Around 2 years ago, our school and community switched to single-stream recycling. But do you know what it is and how it works? Single-stream recycling is where everything that is recyclable is put into one container. Then it is taken to a recycling facility where the various recyclable materials are sorted. If recycling is not done correctly, it negatively impacts the environment. For example, garbage and plastics end up in the ocean, forming things like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Plus, when garbage and recyclables are mixed, they all end up in a landfill, where materials give off dangerous gases as they break down. About 25% of materials that end up in landfills could actually be recycled, an amount that Monroe Township High School's principal, Dr. Kevin Higgins, deems too high.
It's a lot, not only of the waste that you're producing, but what that waste is then doing to the environment, the gases that are being produced in that landfill.
In a school, proper recycling is a team effort. That means everyone should make sure that garbage and recycling are not mixed. Once recyclables are contaminated or added to garbage pails, facility staff don't separate it, and it is all put into garbage containers. So what can staff and students do?
Awareness of what is recyclable and what is not recyclable. I think the big concern or the big issue, as I said, is dirty recycled material. You have companies that are buying this material to recycle, and if they get it and it's dirty, they can't use it.
In Middlesex County, we can recycle plastic bottles, jars, and jugs labeled with 1 and 2 only. Recyclables also include mixed paper, cardboard, cans, and glass. Items not recycled include plastic bags, shredded paper, plastics labeled 3 through 7, and contaminated goods. None of these materials should be thrown into recycling pails. Contaminated goods in recycling is an especially common problem. To avoid it, simply clean and dry containers before recycling them.
Technically, you're supposed to wash out all of your materials before you recycle them. And interestingly enough, you're supposed to throw the caps to any bottles in the regular garbage. You're not supposed to recycle them. So that is just another step people can do by cleaning out their materials. If you look on the bottom of your plastics, there is a symbol. And the symbol, it looks like the recycling symbol with the arrows going in a triangle. And in between, or in the middle of that, is a number. And different types of plastic or different types of recyclable material are labeled with different numbers. And then when you look at what is recyclable in your organization, it will actually tell you which numbers are recyclable through that single stream. So they'll take paper, loose paper, all glass, and then plastics that are labeled 1, 3, and 5, something like that as an example. So again, educating on what is recyclable in that process, that's really what is recyclable.
Proper recycling is an economic, community, and environmental benefit. In the end, everyone should work as a team, and we can make positive changes in recycling.